Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Sitters. So we're going with who won the titanium dice. I sat there and figured out what my total would have been two videos ago when I ended it. And then I looked at the emails and I compared what everyone submitted. And nobody had it right on the money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another contest for you guys to win these titanium dice. And the people that submitted answers to the question, send me your full name, your address, and I will send something in the mail for you. Because that took time. That took time to sit there, and whether you had a table or you did it on your own layout or whatever, let me do that because that took time. It took me time to figure out what my total would have been. And the new contest, it's going to go for 2 weeks. You're going to email me the answers. Don't put it in the comments. Email me the answers. It is dicesetters@gmail.com. 4 questions. Easy 4 questions. You can't get them right. You can't get them wrong. First one, are you a subscriber to Dice Setter? Second one, where do you normally play? And it'd be cool if you sit there and give me like the casino name and where it's located at. Third question, what is your favorite place to play? Because sometimes the place that you play is not the same as your favorite place to play. And the fourth question, what is your favorite dice set? So 4 questions. If you want to include the address now, you can. But in 2 weeks, I'm going to sit there and put everyone's little name in there, draw it from a hat. And whoever I pick, I'm going to win these dice. And I think that'd be cool. But definitely 4 questions. You got to answer all 4. Your full name too. That way, you don't have to wonder, whose is this. But that'd be cool. What I'm getting as far as comments and emails is the simple question is, I'm stuck with a bouncy table. I want to do a 2-part series. Hopefully, I won't just skip the last part. But this part, I want to sit there and do defense. Defense on a bouncy table. Most of the time, you're going to have random rollers, so it doesn't really matter. And if you do have people that pick up the dice and actually know what they look like they're doing, they're missing their landing zone. So truly, they're not truly a dice setter. They are a random roller. But I'm going to show you a little bit of a defense. Hopefully it works. Of course, this is not a bouncy table. The cool thing about bouncy tables, and you can sit there and say, yeah, I agree, or no, I don't agree. But I found if the table is super bouncy, you have more chances of hitting the all, tall, small than you would a regular table. Now, you say, why is that? You can't dice it on a bouncy table. As far as pick up the dice, have a landing zone way down there because they're just going to jump off the table. So therefore, everything's got to be rolled. And by doing that, you're going to hit a lot more different numbers, not the same number over and over again. If you notice in the last week's video and the week before, there were a couple numbers I just kept on hitting. If you're on a bouncy table, that's not going to be the case. If you're on a bouncy table, you're going to have to roll it to keep it on the table, kind of a roll, tumble kind of thing. And therefore, you're going to have different numbers. You're going to have more opportunities to get the all, tall, small. But at the same time, the other flip of the coin, you're going to have more opportunities to hit the 7 because you are not fully in control of the dice. So this week I want to do defense. Defense, you're sitting there waiting for your turn on a bouncy table. And the next one I should have to do offense. And I will show you, again, I can't make my table bouncy. I don't want my table bouncy. But I'm going to show you 2 for sure rolls that will at least get you maybe 5 more rolls down the line. If you're like, you know what, I can do 5. Well, let me show you a roll. Hopefully that gets you 5 more than what you had. 2 easy rolls to do. I've done them on the bounciest tables. Ellis Island, I think, has the award for the most bounciest table. It's the table that they just built. That has got to be the most bounciest table. And before that, it was Westgate. I have not been back to Westgate in years, but Westgate was known for their bouncy tables. And the people that would win, they would sit there and set the dice, but it was a very low low pressure, low everything on that dice. Because if it was anything more than that, it would just hop off the table. So this is going to be defense, and next week will be offense, hopefully, unless something else comes up and I want to show you something else. I will be in Vegas for New Year's. If you happen to be there, just sit there and shoot me a text. I'll sit there, shoot me an email. I'll sit there and shoot you my text number, and you can sit there and text me, and we'll get together wherever it might be, and we'll roll some dice. Anything else? No, I don't think so. So without further ado, I'm going to try to show you how to do defense on a bouncy table. Now, this also works for a non-bouncy table. I've used this method. It seems to work. There are a couple of times, a couple of situations that it didn't work. So it's not a for sure thing. But on a bouncy table, I think you'll agree. You're going to hit more sevens. I think you'll agree, yeah, this is what you need to use. Defense on a bouncy table. Here it is. All right, guys. I have 500 here, and I already have it so that I hopefully won't have to make any change. Bouncy table, defense, and we're going to be playing the don't pass. So on the don't pass, first thing we're going to do is we're going to sit there and get our bets up here so we don't lose a lot of money when our random roller comes a rolling. And so first thing we're going to do is we're going to hop big red for 21. We're also going to place $3 on 12, and then $6 on yo. So that should be a total of 30 bucks. Let me make sure I'm right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 30 bucks. And for our don't pass, we are going to do 75. And then for our dealers, we're going to do $5. And we had the world's best random roller, the person that likes to prove me the wrong the most. Gold bug slots in the room tonight. She's starting off with a 3. We'll mark the 3. So we lose all this. This is cool because I get to show you something I do that without this I would not have been able to show you. So we're going to sit there and get 75 because it was a 3. The dealer will take his off. We will replace the dealers back up. Anytime that you have any of this movement, we are going to double it up. So we're going to do 42. 42 for big red. And then it's going to be 6 on midnight. And then it's going to be 12 on yo. And here's the other thing I do, and this is the reason why I do it. You've got to have something on the 2 and the 3. Because if the 2 and the 3 hit, you're going to lose all this for the second time around. On the first time, it's okay. This will sit there and set this back up. But we've got to have something on the 2 and the 3 just in case if it should hit again. So we're going to do 3 on the 2, and we'll do 6 on the 3. And that's just extra insurance because we have doubled this up. If you hit a 2 and a 3, this won't cover that. It will on the first round, but not on the second round. And it's going to be a 10. All this goes away. That's a good number too. Excellent number. Get my chips all messed up. We're going to mark the 10. Overshot the 10. Let's bring that doodad back in place. And what we're going to do is just do the plain Jane iron cross. 30 on 6 and 8, 25 on 5, 25 in the field. And this guy here is going to sit there and hopefully buffer so we can get some wins, and then hopefully we'll get a 7. There goes an 8. We're going to lose 25. We're going to get back 35. Put our 25 back in there. Then we're going to press this up by 1. Mark the 8. All right, we're ready to go. It's going to be another 8. We lose 25. It's going to be a 9. Mark the 9. 4. Mark the 4. 9 again. Mark the 9. 9 again. Oops. 5. We're going to lose our quarter. And there goes 7. Our random roller did 9 rolls, which is more than what most random rollers do. We lose this guy. Our dealer will thank us for this bet right here. We'll get paid for that. We'll set it up one more time and see what happens. $5 for the dealers. 21, hopping big red. 3 for midnight. 6 for yo. Now, in case of when the number should be the 5, 6, and 8, just play it like I showed you. Just play it like I did the first one. Go ahead. Oops, that's not the dice. Just go ahead and play it. it doesn't, unless you don't want to play it, but I normally just play it as if that was it. So I will show you what I normally do. Here goes a 5. We lose all of our prop bets. Another thing I do, and I didn't show you, like the last time was a 10. Go ahead and put something down on the hard 10 just to offset it, just in case if the random roller happens to roll a hard 10. So we're going to sit there and set this thing up. You don't have a hard 5. If you want to mess with a new dealer, tell them that you want 25 on the hard 5. 10. And there went 7. Use all that. Gain that. The dealer takes that and says thank you. That's 3. That's our buy-in. We're up $6. That's defense on a bouncy table. And that in case they 7 out quickly, you're still going to recomp your money. If they don't 7 out quickly, you can sit there and start building your money. So that is defense on a bouncy table. You don't really win. You don't really lose. It shows that you're playing, especially if you're looking for those comp points with your card. That's the way I do it. If you do get a solid shooter and they do start hitting their point, that's when I would not play this. But if they don't look like they know what they're doing, play it. You'll have no problem whatsoever to at least come out even, if not a little bit ahead. And that's with a bouncy table. And a bouncy table is far different than one that people are getting their point over and over and over again. Don't play this strategy on one of those tables. But if they're hard to find the point, this is the strategy for you. And then when it comes for your turn, tune in next week and I'll show you the offense to use for a bouncy table. Thanks for watching, and thank you there, Goldbug Slots, for helping.
Always, my love.
And how many subscribers do you have?
425.
So if you like slots, or if you don't like slots, check out her channel. If you could, subscribe. We're trying to get hers up to 1,000. Once that happens, we're going to work our magic for Ellis and see if they can't let us go live for slots. And I'm pretty sure they'll let us. But that's what our goal is. So she's almost halfway there. Give her some love, guys. And if you're ever looking for a random roller, you know where to find her. Thanks, guys.
Bye.